Hey, Roster Watch Nation, it's your friendly neighbor Trashman, back for another Dynasty rankings update. I'll go ahead and get started. First off, we have Rondale Moore of the Falcons. He is falling from 192 to off of our rankings. And that's because he suffered a season-ending knee injury in practice last Wednesday. He was projected to be the starting slot receiver for the Falcons in an offense that, by all intents and purposes, was going to be significantly better than they had been in the past with Kirk Cousins under center. But now, with Rondale Moore suffering this knee injury, taking him out for the rest of the season, he's no longer he doesn't need to be on the rankings any longer. Ray McLeod actually is the next guy up in the slot for the Falcons. I haven't put him on the top 250 yet. Kind of want to see, what he does in some preseason action, what he does in practice before I do that. Not a lot of upside necessarily with McLeod, but he could end up being on 250 soon. After that, we have Jalen Tolbert of the Cowboys, age 25. He's rising from unranked to 244 on the rankings, and that is largely because Michael Gallup has retired. The third receiver spot is open on the Cowboys, and Tolbert looks like he is going to be that guy, barring any other unforeseen circumstances. I guess Brooks there, the wide receiver position could, take that spot, but he's CeeDee Lamb's immediate backup. And CeeDee Lamb, though he is holding out right now, will get signed at some point. Being the Cowboys' best player. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. So Tolbert likely to play in 3-wide sets for the Cowboys in an explosive offense. That's why he's now on the top 250. Lastly, you have JuJu Smith-Schuster, who's now a free agent, age 28. He's falling. He was 245, now unranked. The Patriots didn't hold on to him. And, that says a lot to me, considering that they don't really have that much else going on at the wide receiver position right now, especially as far as like veteran leadership. So the fact that they didn't want to hold on to JuJu, I don't know, what the underlying situation was there, but doesn't bode well for his future in fantasy or the NFL, really. So he's off the top 250. He'll probably land on another team, no doubt, but it's unlikely that he's going to be, a top fantasy contributor anytime soon, if at all, at this point in his career. So there you have it. Top movers over the past week and my top 250 rankings. This has been the Trash Man. Make sure you go and use one of our illustrious magical cheat sheets for your draft or drafts this season. Few steps, print it out or don't print it out, leave a tab open on your computer for it. But either way, it's going to help you have a pro style draft every time. We test these things again and again and again for that reason, so that every draft that you take part in becomes a draft in which you dominate. And so, yeah, come to rosterwatch.com, join us, get the cheat sheets, implement them, and use all of our tools for the rest of the season or off season, if you're that maniacal. So this has been the Trashman on behalf of rosterwatch.com. Until next time, be ready.